गोविंद की जय, तुलसी महारानी की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयामुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 26, on text 37. चालनं व्यूहनं प्राप्तिः। चालनं व्यूहनं प्राप्तिः। नेतृत्वं द्रव्य शब्दयोः। नेतृत्वं द्रव्य शब्दयोः। सर्वेन्द्रियाणाम् आत्मत्वं। सर्वेन्द्रियाणाम् आत्मत्वं। वायोः कर्म अभिलक्षणं। वायोः कर्माभिलक्षणं। चालनं व्यूहनं नेतृत्वं द्रव्यशब्दयोः। सर्वेन्द्रियाणाम् आत्मत्वं। वायोः कर्माभिलक्षणं। चालनं शब्दयोः। सर्वेन्द्रियाणाम् आत्मत्वं। चालनं moving. व्यूहनं mixing. प्राप्तिः allowing approach. नेतृत्वं carrying. द्रव्य शब्दयोः particles of substances. And sound. Sarvendriyanam, of all the senses. Atmatvam, providing for the proper functioning. Vayoho, of air. Karma, by actions. Avilakshanam, the distinct characteristics. Translation and purport by Vishwaguru Srila Prabhupada ki Translation: the action of the air is exhibited in movements, mixing, allowing approach to the objects of sound and other sense perceptions, and providing for the proper functioning of all other senses. Please repeat: the action of the air is exhibited in movements, mixing, allowing approach to the objects of sound and other sense perceptions, and providing for the proper functioning of all other senses. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. We can perceive the action of the air when the branches of a tree move, or when dry leaves on the ground collect together. Similarly, it is only by the action of the air that the body moves. And when the air circulation is impeded, many diseases result. Paralysis, nervous breakdowns, madness, and many other diseases are actually due to an insufficient circulation of air. In the Ayurvedic system, these diseases are treated on the basis of air circulation. If from the beginning one takes care of the process of air circulation, then such diseases cannot take place. From the Ayurveda and as well as from the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, it is clear that so many activities are going on internally and externally because of air alone. And as soon as there is some deficiency in the air circulation, these activities cannot take place. Here it is clearly stated, Netrutvam Dharvya Shabdayo. Our sense of proprietorship over action is also due to the activities of the air. If the air circulation is stifled, we cannot approach a place after hearing. If someone calls us, we hear the sound because of the air circulation, and we approach that sound or place from which the sound comes. It is clearly said in this verse that these are all movements of the air. The ability to detect waters is also due to action of the air. The Sanstha Bhaktivedanta Purport Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunnavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this is a chapter from Fundamental Principles of Material Nature. Lord Kapila is explaining the fundamental principles operating in this world to his mother Devahuti. In the last shloka, he explained how touch operates, the principles, the characteristics of the touch. Now, in this shloka, the characteristics of vāyu, the movement of air, is also described. Krishna, by his energy, he expands into all these elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. Air is one of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. He explains Bhinna Prakriti Rashtadha in Bhagavad Gita. So, since Krishna is the creator, this is his energy, one of the manifestations of the energy of the Supreme Lord. These energies cannot be neglected. There are so many energies, earthly energies of the Lord are acting on us. So, a devotee, although he is surrendering to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is rendering transcendental loving service to Krishna. He is in transcendental platform. If a devotee is absorbed in his services, he is in transcendental platform. But the devotees who are in the sadhaka stage, the pure devotees who are completely free from all the speculations and dependent only on Krishna, they are actually transcendental to this world. But sadhakas, that means the practicing devotees, those who are coming regularly to the temple, they are trying to understand God, Krishna, they are learning the science of the Lord. And so the practicing devotees, like all of us sadhakas, we have to be conscious of the energies of this world also. We should know that our bodies are part and parcel of this nature, of this world. This body is also made up of Krishna's energies. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, everything is there. Up to Mahatattva is all there in this body. So by understanding these layers of covering, a devotee becomes enlightened. The first enlightenment is how difficult it is to transcend these layers of illusion. To surrender to Krishna, we may face obstacle from any layer. And these energies have to be respected. They are divine energies. Origin is Krishna. And it is mentioned by the Lord that all these energies under his complete control. Krishna is the supreme controller of all these energies. And by his direction only the energies will work. So this is the reality. Since energy and energetic are same, action of the energy is action of Krishna. So a devotee has to be trained up to see Krishna's hand in everything. So Prabhupada is explaining here that one of these energies is this vāyu, very powerful. It is the one which is actually the basis for functioning of all other senses. The whole body, the senses, everything is properly functioning because of the movements of the air. In the previous generations, in the previous times, when this technology is not so much rampant, people used to have a lot of movements in their life. I remember to go to the school, you have to walk some half kilometer to catch a bus. And then after you get down in the bus stop, children know we all used to nicely get down and you have to walk another 2 kilometers to reach the school. And I remember in the beginning our school was on a hillock. So you have to climb the whole hill and then reach the plateau there where the building is there, and then we used to go there and then study. That is as a child. And the whole family, they are always in movement. Mother is running around in the house. Everything has to be done. These mixies and all that are not there, the hand grinders and many other things are all there. Whole day they are busy. Males are whole day they are moving, they are busy. They are in the fields or somewhere. Actually, our bodies are meant for movements. There is a vāyu element which is the cause for all these movements. Chalanam, vyuhanam, prapti. One is movements means this chalanam. Air is causing the movement. It is causing the movement, but you are not moving. You are decided to sit there only. So, because of this lack of air circulation in the body, so many people are having so many diseases. And all such diseases, they have put it under one category called lifestyle diseases. What is this lifestyle? Because our lifestyle has become very comfortable. Why it has become very comfortable? Because we made it comfortable by technology. The basis by technology, what is the basis for technology development? To make this body comfortable. अरे इतना काम कर रहे हैं. Okay, how to increase the comfort? There is one more machine. Let us say previously we have to make chapatis. 500 chapatis. Now there is a machine. You can even produce 60,000 chapatis per hour. Now, those days, mass scale dosa, everything has to be done, hundreds and hundreds. Now there is a machine. काम फास्ट हो गया और उसके बाद बैठो आराम करो. Then people started becoming obese. They started gaining weight, diabetes, this, that, so many problems. Knee pain, this pain, that pain. Prabhupada is mentioning even paralysis, nervous breakdown, madness, many other diseases are possible because of the lack of air circulation. It looks like a very scientific verse actually. Prabhupada has nicely connected all this to our practical life. So chalanam, vyuhanam, mixing. Any mixing possible only because the air brings the things together, mixes together. Then praptihi. Praptihi means, let us say there is a sound that, say let us say plate sound came. Now plates are available. So praptihi means you can go and get your plate, prapti. So you can get that sound, you can walk up to that object of the sound and receive. That's called prapti. But let us say there is an air impairment, that there is a sound, still you will not be able to reach. He has some paralysis or he has some heavy knee pain, this pain, that pain. He cannot reach. These are all air movement problems. Then, netrutvam dravya shabdayo. The ownership on the action. I did it. I am the doer. This proprietorship feeling also comes because of the air. Because of the air only you are able to do. So nicely we are doing our activities, and in the end we don't even give credit to anybody. Everything we want to take, 100%. But let us say, if that ability is withdrawn, you are not able to move also, then how will you actually go there or perform some activity? It's not possible. You can see Krishna's energies are working silently, enabling you to give that sense of pride. Jiva wants this sense of pride. Lording tendency. And there is a feeling given that yes, I am the doer. But all these things are possible because air is working. But as long as it is working, if it is not working, then you will not be able to gain that. Netrutvam dravya shabdayo sarvendriyanam atmatvam. It is the one which is providing proper functioning of all the sarvendriyanam. This is vāyu karma abhilaksha. Actually very dangerous. This not properly handling this vāyu. Actually, there are layers. There are stages of Brahman explained in Bhagavad Gita, where Prabhupada explains in the purport that it is known as Brahmapucham. The Lord's energy, the Supreme Lord's energy, which is known as Anandamaya, this energy manifests in various stages. They are known as the Panchakosha. Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. If somebody perceives the absolute truth or the Lord's energy only in food, kana malum hai. That stage is called Annamaya stage. That's also one type of realization. Brahman realization. He understands my subsistence, my whole life is dependent on this. That much he understands. Generally in lower levels, they are satisfied. But unfortunately in Kali Yuga, not only lower levels, the whole civilization is working so hard. In many people's mind it is there. If I can fill up my belly today with some varieties, it's a success. And if my family also can be provided for nicely, actually it's a success. So Annamaya simply depends on food for existence. This is a materialistic realization of the Supreme. Then the next stage is Pranamaya. This means that after realizing the Supreme Absolute Truth in foodstuff, one can realize the Absolute Truth in the living symptoms or life forms. That is called Pranamaya. This is where this prana comes into, the airs comes into, by which he realizes a certain, this is a little higher, Pranamaya. Then next is Manomaya, Jnanamaya, in which the living entity develops to the point of thinking, feeling, and willing. He becomes absorbed in that layer, Manomaya. These are all, this is Brahman. Then there is Brahman realization. Understanding that I don't belong to any of this, I am a spirit soul, Brahman, this is Vijnanamaya. But that's also not sufficient. And if he can dovetail himself with the highest stage, Anandamaya, with Supreme Personality of Godhead, then that is the highest stage. Prabhupada says, thus there are 5 stages of Brahman realization, which is called Brahmapucham. The first 3, Annamaya, Pranamaya, and Jnanamaya, they are involved in the field of activities, and transcendental to this is Vijnana and Anandamaya. So that's why Vedanta Sutra says Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is Anandamaya. He is always enjoying. He is always in blissful, happy life, Anandamayo Bhyasat. And when the Supreme Lord, who is full of joy and enjoys transcendental bliss, he expands into this Vijnana, Jnana, then prana, and then annamaya. Actually, jivas, that means we are also expansions of Krishna, and there are two types of expansions of the Lord. One is called Swamsha, own expansions, Vishnu, and one more is Vibhinnamsha, we are Vibhinnancha expansions. We are also Krishna, but sample Krishna. Little Krishnas. We are one with quality, but we are very minute. Compared to Krishna is the Vibhu. Only by dovetailing with him, a jiva can be happy. He can realize his real Anandamaya. So these are the interesting points from Bhagavad Gita. And the Lord is not limited to the transcendental world. You can see so many energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They are actively involved in manifesting, maintaining, and destroying this material world. A devotee who sees Krishna's hand in these activities of the energies is properly situated. We may see some air is moving this tree now, this and that, but a devotee also sees this energy cannot even move if Krishna doesn't sanction. So there is no dearth of seeing Krishna. There is no limitation on remembering Krishna always. We have to just practice. In Bhagavad Gita also, Lord mentions where and all he can be perceived, even within this world. So by practicing these instructions, one can remain in the thinking, in the remembrance of the Lord, and that is the perfection. Any questions? We'll stop here. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai.